All right, so here we go again. Look at the article. Yuga botched another NFT mint. Will the Bored Ape maker ditch Ethereum? What in the world happened? Well, apparently, it looks as if Yuga wanted to do another NFT event, but they forgot one thing about Ethereum. Let's go into the article and see what it's talking about. Another other side NFT mint has gone sour for Yuga Labs, leaving the community members fed up and ready for change. Is Apecoin the answer? And then look at the image that they chose from this article. From Decrypt. Look at that 8 right there. That man up there upset. Like, why in the world is these NFT mints continually being botched? Maybe Yuga Labs should have used another blockchain to implement these NFTs, because this is getting ridiculous. That ape is like, oh my goodness. Look at that. So Yuga Labs, the multi-billion-dollar company in charge of dominant crypto brands like Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks, found itself in hot water this week after implementing and then reversing remedies to fan dissatisfaction with a new NFT mint tied to its ape themed metaverse other side. Yeah, so they still pushing that Apecoin. The saga began on Tuesday when Yuga announced that players who had successfully completed a mission in the other side platform, Legends of the Mara game, could now claim on-chain collectibles dubbed loot as rewards. Again, this is very specific to the Apecoin community, those who play the game the other side. If those people find value in in-game collectibles, all right, cool. Minute, drop the NFT. But I don't think it's going to gain value outside of that particular game, other side. Like, if you're not a follower of Apecoin, if you never played the game other side, you wouldn't know nothing about loot. You wouldn't know nothing about Yuga Labs going ahead and dropping an NFT mint to try to reward players who successfully complete missions in the game. So this is very restrictive to a very segmented community within the cryptocurrency space. Players quickly jumped to mint the NFTs on Ethereum's blockchain. Okay, cool. Only to discover that gas fees incurred by those transactions were quite costly, especially considering that the loot was supposed to be a free perk. So these players who complete missions on the other side were supposed to be rewarded with free loot. So they go to the Ethereum blockchain, they try to mint the NFT, and the gas fees. Oops. Yuga Labs must have forgot that they got to pay gas fees in order to mint the NFTs. This wasn't Yuga's first rodeo with outsized gas fees. See, at what point will you learn? It's not the first time. It's not their first rodeo. In 2022, see, this is fresh. It's not like it was 5-10 years ago and then Yuga Labs did it again. No, this was just 2 years ago. In 2022, a frenzy mint of these to virtual land plots and other side cost user an eye-watering $157 million in transaction costs, spurring widespread frustration with Yuga's handling of the situation. What? This is why Yuga Labs is a multi-billion-dollar company. It's because they're gassing all of the people who utilize this blockchain, who utilizes Apecoin, who plays the game other side, who tries to get these free collectibles, and in turn they got to pay these gas fees. $157 million just for transactions? I could see why they may want to ditch Ethereum. Likely informed by such events, Yuga's leadership attempted to rectify any bad feelings about this week's loot minting with a peace offering. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please forgive us for not thinking about gas fees, even though we went through the same experience back in 2022. On Thursday, Yuga's chief gaming officer, Spencer Tucker, posted on Twitter that community anger at the loot gas fees was justified. Of course. Like, how are you going to turn around and say that it's not their fault? It's Yuga Labs' fault. To compensate for the situation, he said, any impacted user will be eligible to claim a free catalyst, another in-game on-chain perk. Here you go. So you continue to induce people to come in and play your game rather than just simply refunding them the gas fees. So you got to give them more free things. Will that make the people happy? Will that make you happy if you got something free? When you just went ahead and paid an exorbitant amount of fees and gas just to mint an NFT? Like, you're still out of pocket. You're still out of the money that you spent on gas fees. Maybe that perk is worth it. Who knows? Because I never played the other side and have no intention to go out and play it. But here's the tweet right here. We've seen the feedback on the LOTM loot mint, and we agree that we got it wrong. Minting loot on a layer 1 makes the item to gas ratio really bad. People who minted ship parks paid a bunch of gas, which sucks. So we want to make things right. The community response was likely not what Yuga was hoping for. Other side players pillared the concession, arguing it did not address structural issues with how other side expects users to mint costly NFTs on Ethereum. Boom, that's it. Like I said, Tucker is trying to just throw more free stuff at people, but the community's like, it still doesn't fix the problem of us paying these high gas fees just to mint NFTs. Morat responded to Spencer Tucker's tweet, "Oh my gosh, giving free catalysts isn't going to solve anything. Why would we race for it then? Why you guys are doing everything wrong and then making it worse? Why is it so hard to build an off-chain marketplace which we can just deposit Apecoin for once and use it without paying for gas fees?" Good question. Within hours, Greg Solano, Yuga's co-founder, stepped in to announce that the free catalyst giveaway has been abandoned after community pushback. These people are just simply going along and see what works. If it doesn't work, all right, cool, throw that away. Let's try something else. Do they have a table to where everyone can get around and try to figure this out before they come to the community? Be careful when you have people at the helm of these ships controlling these organizations and companies, and they just simply are just quickly throwing things out. You guys need to brainstorm. Figure, okay, how can we really fix it with the community, because they're getting fed up. So that free catalyst didn't work. So now you got the co-founder coming out, stepping in that they're going to get rid of it, and that all gas fees racked up by other side players trying to mint loot will be fully covered and reimbursed by Yuga. Boom. That's why I told you earlier, like, why not just pay back and refund the people who had to pay the high gas fees? And longer term, Yuga needs to go out and figure out, okay, should we continue to do this Apecoin on Ethereum, or should we ditch this blockchain and find another one to where gas fees are not high? Because apparently people want to play the game. Apparently people want to mint NFTs. They just don't want to pay the high gas fees. Thanks for calling us out on our shit and bearing with us, Solana wrote. But to many other side players, the second solution too failed to address overarching issues with Yuga's dependence on the costly Ethereum mainnet for on-chain transactions. These two decisions, back to back, raise bigger concerns about the state of other side as a whole, the Agora marketplace, and who's approving these decisions. YouTuber JRNY Crypto wrote on a Twitter response, These These decisions are entry-level mistakes, not mistakes we should see from the biggest company in the space developing a metaverse. That's the thing about social media, is that people are able to pull receipts. They're able to see, okay, how did you handle the situation before? And then they're able to see, okay, what are they doing now? And you just simply throwing out tweets, quickly trying to fix a problem that you caused, and you're not actually trying to completely fix it for the long term. Okay, so again, a lot of mess going on at Yuga Labs. They're not getting it right. They're trying to throw darts at the board to see what sticks, and the community is not going with them. They want a final solution. They want to see Yuga Labs go to another blockchain or do a layer 2 blockchain to make where gas fees aren't that important. But here's the price action for Ape. Our idea is for Ape to go up. Now, this price prediction that we produce goes all the way back to the 26th of January. Marketing Apecoin has already tagged out our first sell zone, so we could get rid of that. And it came shy on the 1st of February to our second sell zone. So currently, as we look at the price action in Ape, it is just consolidating, trade within the range. Cool, nothing wrong with that. Let's look at this on a weekly chart. Okay, so overall, I'm not changing my price prediction yet in Apecoin. I still suspect that the market, if anything, is going to remain stable, trade within the trading range of the buy zone down here at the bottom and the sell zone up here at the top. Our ultimate target is around like $1.70. So it still seems as if the market in Ape is still trying to hit that particular direction. I will tell you though, before I let you go, if the market in Apecoin comes back up to $1.55 and it gets rejected again, it may come back down to test $1.25 or lower. Okay, so hopefully on this next move to the upside, we'll be able to see Ape break through this sell zone and continue to see higher prices. Time will tell. But for right now, we're not going to change our price prediction in the market for Apecoin. Just going to leave it alone and see what happens in the long term, right? So go ahead and give me your thoughts about Apecoin. Do you guys still think it's bullish? To me, I do think that the price action in Apecoin is still bullish as I quickly transition through these time frames. So I'm going to extend this over a little bit further and we'll be finished. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.